2D Geometry Unit Lesson 7, Areas of Cutout Shapes or Partial Shapes. The homework that goes along with this is page 17 and 18. Alright, I want you to pause the video and do these problems. Alright, number 1, draw an equilateral triangle. Well, an equilateral triangle has 3 equal sides. There we go. I've got to label it that way. You could have done this. 5 inches, 5 inches, 5 inches. While we're reviewing, if it's got 3 equal sides, it also has 3 equal angles, so each angle will be 60 degrees. 3 equal sides, 3 equal angles. All right, an obtuse isosceles. So an obtuse triangle has 1 obtuse angle. I am making that obviously obtuse. Not only that, I'm labeling it. I'm going to label it 120 degrees. Isosceles has 2 equal sides. The 2 equal sides need to be here because they cannot be on the side opposite the big angle because there's only 1 obtuse. So if this is 120, don't these 2 together have to be 60? That would make this 30 and 30. Because if you've got an isosceles triangle, 2 equal sides, 2 equal angles. Acute scalene. Scalene means 3 different sides. 1, 2, 3. And acute means 3 acute angles. But they all have to be different. So I'm going to say that this one is 60. This one's 61. And this one's 59. Any degrees you want, as long as all 3 are less than 90 and they add up to 180. And they have to be different. 3 different sides, 3 different angles. All right. 5. The actual area of the following shapes in square feet. The square is, or the scale is 1 inch equals 6 feet. I'm going to pause. You pause this and do it. All right. If we want to do the actual areas, the first thing I need to do is convert these. If I've got 3 inches here and 1 inch is 6 feet, this will be 18 feet. And I'm going to write them right next to it. 5 inches is 30, because I'm going to multiply by 6. This will be 36 feet. And this will be 8 inches is 48 feet. So, actual area. I'm going to do, it says exact. Area is pi r squared. So, area is, I need to use the actual. So, pi times 18 squared. 18 squared is 324 pi. And it's going to be square feet. If I estimate, I'm going to do area is 18 squared times 3.14. And what do I get for that? You get 1,017 and 3,600 square feet. All right, this next shape is a trapezoid. I'm going to erase this to make myself some more room. Area of a trapezoid is 1/2 times the height times quantity b sub 1 plus b sub 2. Make sure you copy your formula correctly and then you keep the parentheses. So 1/2 times, make sure you use actual. Height is 30 times. B sub 1 is 36 plus B sub 2 is 48. When I do this, I'm going to have area equals 1/2 times 30 times 84, because I'm going to add those 2 first. And if I do this, I get 1,260 square feet. And again, you could have just typed this into your calculator exactly as it is with parentheses. This one. The scale of the drawing is 1 inch is 8 feet in the actual one. Find the area of the living room. You know what? We're not going to do this one on this. We'll do it in class. turn to page 15 in your notes. We are finding areas of partial shades. So, find the area of the shaded part of this shape. So, if I do this in words, don't I have a rectangle? And I've got a small triangle here and a small triangle here. So if I have the area of the rectangle and I subtract out the two triangles, I'll be left with that gray. So area of the rectangle minus area of two triangles. Let's use our formula. Area of the rectangle is going to be length times width. The area of the rectangle is 20 times 8, which is 160. Minus. I'm going to do my two triangles separate. Oh, it says two identical triangles. So 2 times 1/2 base times height. Because I've got two of them. 1/2 base times height is my formula for a triangle. Well, look here. The base and the height of that triangle are both 8. So 2 times 1/2 times 8 times 8 is going to give me 64. 160 minus 64, the area is 96 centimeters square. That is the area of the shaded region. Okay, let's look what we got going on here. It says, in the figure below, ABCD is a square. There are two triangles in the square. Find the area of the shaded part. So again, aren't we going to do the area of the square minus the two triangles? That'll give me the shaded area. So area of the square is side squared, 15 squared, which is 225. Oh, I shouldn't have written squared. 225. Okay, my two triangles. I'm going to add them together. So my first triangle, let's do the big one. 1/2 base times height plus the little one, 1/2 base times height. So in the big triangle, 1/2 times the base and the height are both 15. Plus the little triangle, the height is 13. The base, if this whole thing is 15 and this is 10, this has to be 5. So, I'm going to get, this is 112.5, this triangle is 32.5. When I add those together and subtract from 225, I'm going to get 80 square yards. Find the area of the shaded region. Well, don't I have a trapezoid? The whole thing is a trapezoid. And then I've got this white triangle. So I'm going to do the trapezoid minus the white triangle. That'll give me the shaded part. So trapezoid, 1/2 height times b sub 1 plus b sub 2. Minus the white triangle is 1/2 base times height. So trapezoid, 1/2. The height of the trapezoid is 16. Times 18 plus 31. You will get 392. The triangle, 1/2 times the base of the triangle is 18. The base and the height meet at a right angle, so this would be 60. You'll get 144. And then when you subtract those, you get 248 square units. Because we don't know what they are. I'm going to skip that one. I want to do. Find the perimeter and the area of this figure. All right, let's fill in all the sides first. If this side is 7, this is going to be 7. Now, look at this. 1 hash, 1 hash, 1 hash. This will be 4. Those are the same. This whole bottom is 18, and these are 3 equal sides. They all need to be 6. So, if I find the perimeter, I'm going to start here and go clockwise. 7 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 18 this chunk. That'll give me the area of this U shape. So, area, large rectangle minus empty. Empty is this space right here. So, the large, length times width, is going to be 7 times 18. Minus, this little space is 4 times 6. So, 7 times 18 is 126. Minus 24 is 102 square inches. Now, that is one way to do it. The other way to do it would be to split it into 3 rectangles. Isn't this rectangle here 6 by 7, so 42? This rectangle here is also 6 by 7, so 42. Now, this rectangle is harder. This whole side is 7. This side is 4. So wouldn't this be 3? So this area is 6 times 3, or 18. So the area of the whole thing would be 42 plus 42